Hi guys, it's Nancy and I have a new release for August 2022 from Spellbinders, and we are going to be trying out the Starburst Glimmer plate, which I already have heated up and ready to go. And I'm going to foil this two ways. So the first way is I'm going to use some red foil and I'm going to put white cardstock down. Okay, and we're going to set our timer on that one. And by the way, I just want to remind you that Spellbinders does have a holiday set, which is red, green, silver, and gold. It sells out very quickly around this time of year because everybody's working on their holiday cards, so you might want to pick that up. And the second one we're going to do is the silver holographic, which is called Prism. And we're going to do that on some of this cornflower blue cardstock, which is Spellbinders Essentials cardstock. I don't know the official name, but it came out of the variety pack. So I was thinking of this two ways. One, it kind of looks like candy cane swirls to me, like, you know, like it's called Starburst, right? And the other one was, well, we could also make it look like snowflakes. So we're going to do those two as backgrounds. And then the stamp set I'm going to bring in. I'm going to do some coloring. Yes, I said coloring. Isn't this adorable? So this is called Holiday Group Hug. It is a clear photopolymer stamp, and the sentiments say, from our family to yours, from all of us to you, the more the merrier. The best part of the holidays being together, sending holiday hugs and holiday greetings. And I also have a new sentiment set, which is called Christmas Memories Enclosed. So it says Christmas Memories Enclosed, fruitcake enclosed, do not shake, just keep wrapping, love from all of us. You'll love this. Merry Christmas, just what you wanted. I almost kept this. Season's greetings, Secret Santa, a little something, gift receipt enclosed. I made this open meat, possibly socks, not a pony. To one and all, snow day, December 25th. All is bright. It's cookie time. Oh, I like that one. Cookies for Santa. More glitter, please. Yes. And then joy. So this is the new sentiment set called Christmas Memories Enclosed. And this one is called Holiday Group Hug. Okay. So we're going to, I've already stamped that out, color that. So this is done. The timer light is green. So we're going to bring in our platinum die cutting system. And we're going to run it through to set the foil in place. And again, this is a hot foiling system, so this will not work with your toner foils. This is a hot foiling system, not meant for laminator or mink foils. So these foils are specially created to work with this system, which heats up the foils and the hot foil die. And then by using the heat and the pressure, it will push the foil into the paper. Okay, so we're going to run this through our Spellbinders Platinum machine. You could also use your Big Shot, Big Kick, Switch, Vagabond. I think that's most of them. You cannot use this in the Gemini or the Gemini Junior system. Okay. All right, so let's see what this one looks like. Now this one should come out pretty good. I'm just gonna peel this off. And I wanna let this cool down a moment. While this is still warm, there are grid lines on here, and I just kind of line everything back up with my grid lines. I'm going to put the prism foil down. Pretty side is always down when you're doing this type of foiling, because this side of the foil has the heat activated adhesive. And then this is the Color Essentials cardstock. And we're going to, whoops. Plug that back into our system. Now, if you don't have good contact between the heating platform and the actual machine, which is right here, then this machine won't activate. So once you plug it in, it will actually blink when it's not working properly. So once you plug it in, it'll go from red to platform ready, and then you're going to press this green timer button. Okay, so we're going to give that a second. So let's reveal this one. And you want to save the negative foil because you can use that on a different project. It's really, really fun. Again, it's called Starburst. Okay, so we'll save this. We'll let this heat up. And while that's heating up, I guess we can start my coloring. Now, I will warn you, I'm very slow at coloring. I'm still trying to perfect my coloring. Our machine just turned green, so we're going to hit the timer button and let that go. So, I think I am going to use my Copic or alcohol markers, whichever ones you have. There's Copic, there's Spectrum Noir, you know, whatever you have, and just kind of have fun with this. And I probably will not record the entire coloring, just so you guys know. BG000. It's a very light blue. My snowman is kind of icy blue color. B00. And our machine is done blinking. Now, if you're interested in learning about coloring, I recommend checking out Daniel West's channel of Del and Artie. He does an amazing job at coloring. Tana Lowhouse does a great job at coloring. Kelly Taylor. That's just some of the people that do a great job with card making and coloring. Okay, so our timer's done. We're going to unhook. Turn that off and set that aside to cool down. This is B05. And by no means do I have all the colors. I have a handful of colors that I like to reach for and use, but no, I do not have the whole collection of Copics. And like I said, I mix mine up. I have some Stampin' Up! Ones in there. I have some Arteza ones. I have Copic Chows, Spectrum Noir. I find that they all work pretty much the same. I know the preferred ones are the Copics, which everyone has, because you can get the refills on those, and you can't always get the refills on all the other ones that are out there. So, but you work with your budget and work with what's going to work best for you. This is YG09. Don't have any plans in my head here. I'm just taking my time, trying to figure out what colors are not going to clash. Not going to do a whole bunch with shadowing and highlights and all that. I'm just doing very basic coloring. You don't have to be great at coloring. It's the fact that you took your time out of your day to make something for someone, and that's what they appreciate. I just realized that he had arms, and I don't think they're sticks. So I have to color those in, right? These are not stick arms. They are snow arms. Okay, now he has arms. This is RV 23. Now our polar bear, we're going to go in with some light grays. Kind of like how we did the snowman with the light blues. This is C1, which is a light cool gray. And your first color, I look at it as just the base layer. This is the layer that all my other colors are gonna stick to or layer to. So and then we'll just keep adding colors on top. And then I'll grab the next color. For me will be C3. And I'll just add a little bit of kind of shadowing to one side, to his ears a little, underneath his scarf here, because we do want him to look kind of domed and dimensional. So I just put that on one side. Then I go back at the C1 and blend all of that in so it doesn't look so obvious that I have two colors there. That is the best thing about the Copics, in my opinion, is that, you know, once you blend that out, it's a very smooth transition. And I think that's why so many people enjoy using them. Well, I think since he's so kind of plain and gray, maybe we should add some, I'm going to darken his belly a little bit here. Just make him look a little fuzzier. But I'm thinking his scarf and hat should be a bright color, like some oranges, since the snowman is kind of green and teal. There we go. So let's do orange. Orange and yellow. And that was YR04, and this is Y35, which is kind of like a golden orange yellow. All right, and then a trick that I learned from Sandy Alnuck, who is like the best like YouTube artist, like she's one of the best out there, is that you can take a light gray. So for example, this C3, and you can color it right on top of your colored image and give it a shadow. So by coloring just the side of, you know, these hats, it'll just give them a shadow without really compromising the color. See how doing that gave me a shadow? So when you watch these YouTubers, you pick up little tips like that. Like I said, I am not great at coloring, but now by doing that, it looks like, you know, we have a little bit of shadow on there. Okay. How about our little penguin friend down here? Let's go darker grays with him. So let's try neutral 5. It's kind of a dark gray. And penguins have what? They have white bellies, dark outsides, right? Oh my gosh, I need to look that up. Every time I do a penguin, I have to look it up because I mix it up. So whenever you're trying to make sure, I do this a lot for flowers too, trying to look up colors, I just go to Google and then type in penguins. And yes, white bellies, dark outside. So I think that's a penguin. He's gonna be now. He has a jacket on. There are sleeves. Oh my gosh. So I guess you can make him any color you want. Well, he's wearing a black jacket then. That doesn't make any sense though, because then why would his belly show if he had a jacket on? Either way, he's still cute. And he has arms. It's not even fins, it's arms. Okay. So that's N5, and we're going to go a little darker again. N7. I always do that. And again, I'm just kind of going in on one side. An orange beak, and we're going to give him a yellow face because those penguins have yellow faces. Oops, smeared my marker a little bit. Guess I didn't let that dry. My ink pad. And you want to use a Copic friendly ink pad. And we're going to go in with our lighter gray here. This is C1 again, and just color his belly. Just a little bit. C3. Just a little bit. Okay. What color should his scarf be? Well, you know, we'll just do traditional red and green for him, because I think it'll look good. There's no right or wrong. I have lipstick red and lettuce green, which is the same green we used up here. Let me grab a different green. I don't want them to be too close together. Oh, that's good. It's a nice dark green. This is YG17 grass green, and I'm going to do this on his little cuffs here. Now I feel like I put too much yellow on his face and he looks like a bumblebee. What do you guys think? Can you tell he's a penguin? You know what? I'm going to color his hands red like he has mittens on. Everybody else has mittens, so we're going to give him red mittens. There we go. All right. Let me show you guys the reveal on this. So this is using the Prism foil, which is a silver, on that blue cardstock. I have a little bit of overfoiling over here, which is not a big deal. This is going to be a background piece anyway. So then we have to decide which background do we like better. Because I was thinking this background kind of looks like snow, and these guys would look good with that on the background. But then I was thinking this looks more holiday because it's red and white. And I'm going to cut this out so they'll fit on there. So I'm going to go and finish coloring everybody off camera. I'm not going to keep you guys on for that. And then we'll come back and we'll assemble this and see which one they look better on. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I have finished coloring our holiday group hug. And then I was looking through the sentiments. And we have to decide which background. I think I do like it better on the blue background. And I was looking through the sentiments, and I actually had some sentiments left over from the Merry Glimmer sentiments, which I hot foiled. And I think that looks good. I like the font better than just the regular stamp font, so we'll use these on another card. But I think this looks good together. And then I brought in some Color Essential Gems Opal. I thought we could put those around. So let's assemble all of this together. I'm going to start with the background. And normally I cut this down, but I think I'm going to leave it because we do have it edge to edge and it looks pretty good. How about we add a little foam tape to this little family? Okay. So I think this is cute, especially if you're trying to practice your coloring. I know, a lot of the stamp sets that are out there are, they're very nostalgic, or it's poinsettias. There isn't a whole bunch that have coloring, or it's Christmas trees and Christmas ornaments. So I think this is fun because it's a wider image in terms of coloring. It's not super small, tiny little details. It's fun. It's cartoony. So you can make this as many colors as you want. You can use your color pencils, you can use your markers, and I think it's fun for all ages. And then we're just going to glue this down. Grab my tweezers to place this. Hopefully I have that straight, mostly straight. Okay, and then we're going to add some of these opal gems. Oh, come on. I like these because you get a whole bunch of different sizes as well. So I can put these in the center. Might as well finish it off, right? It's too cute. I should have used the sentiment. More glitter. More glitter, please. We always like more gems. More bling bling. Alright, I think they're all covered now. Okay. So again, this is the new stamp set from Spellbinders. It is called Holiday Group Hug. We use the brand new Starburst Glimmer hot foil plate with the Prism foil on Color Essentials cardstocks. The sentiments are from the Merry Glimmer sentiments that are hot foiled, and the gems are Color Essential gems in opal. So hopefully you had fun hanging out with me while I made this card. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're looking to shop, I'll put all the items down in the description for you. And make sure you're following along because I have other Spellbinders releases videos that I will be posting. Thanks for watching and keep on stamping. Bye, guys.